Hey everyone, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. It's great to have you around. So, last time we came on down to Tom's Diner to meet up with Goro Takemura, who, as we know, was Saburo Arasaka's personal bodyguard, and who was kind of press-ganged into protecting Yorinobu Arasaka as he took over control of the Arasaka Corporation once Saburo was poisoned, apparently. Of course, Goro didn't buy that for a moment, but wasn't in a position to object, and it wasn't until he was actually sent to come and pick our corpse out of the trash heap after we were dumped there by Dexter Shawn and his goon henchmen, that the Arasaka assassination gang that was sent to kill both ourselves and Takemura finally convinced him that Yorinobu wasn't exactly playing on the side of good. Well, not that Saburo ever played on the side of good, but you know what I mean. Takemura realized that Yorinobu was not a person to be respected, and seems to have turned against him, and wants to help us also try and find a way to get the relic out of our skull and stop us from getting dead. So he's given us a couple of leads. He's encouraged us to try and track down Evelyn Parker, but also has quite rightly mentioned that Anders Hellman, who was the Arasaka engineer who Yorinobu was speaking to in his penthouse suite, might be a good lead, as he was the head designer of the relic. So, yeah, we've got that to go on. We've also spoken to Johnny Silverhand again, who apparently now doesn't want us as dead as he did before. Oh, Jesus, Kirk.
V? Hey, it's Kirk. How's things, my
Oh,
chum?
great.
Chum. Sure you don't got the wrong number? Seem to recall the last time I saw your face. It had my fist planted in it.
You know, what's past is past. What's more important is the sweet gig I got you. Quick and easy buck. Swing by the Coyote and I'll tell you about it. First round's on me. Well, what do you say?
I don't particularly want to see Kirk again after the setup that, well, I mean, we got a friendship out of it, but yeah, go on then. I'll meet up with you, Kirk.
Fine. See you there.
Same old V. I always said you were smart.
Say a lot of things, Kirk. Pure bullshit included.
Oh no, V, not this time. This time everything's just like it's supposed to be. Best not stall too long on this one. Later.
Okay, we'll head on over to El Coyote Cojo, which of course is Mama Wells's bar, but yeah, last time we took a job from Kirk, it didn't end up going too well. Let's see. The Prophet rests once again. I want to just quickly swing in and visit Misty's Esoterica, but yeah, after we actually spoke to Takemura, we had a little visit from Johnny Silverhand himself, who, as I say, doesn't want us dead anymore, and in fact, seems
Step
like...
on me.
Oh, step on you? It actually seems like keeping us alive might be in his best interest, so at least he's not going to be tossing us across our apartment again anytime soon, or so we hope. Right, let's say hi to Misty, see how she's doing.
How's it going, Misty? You alright?
I think so. Not easy, you know. Putting my life back together. Without him.
Yeah, I bet.
And you? I mean, you too?
Huh, yeah, still getting used to that as well. With him in my head, never easy. Yeah, it's not an easy ride so far, I'll tell you that.
With him in my head, hasn't been too easy either.
Yeah. Not too many people could handle that. But I still think you two could find a silver lining. Somehow.
Well, I certainly hope so. It'd make life a little bit easier. Want to do another reading?
Wanna read my tarot?
Sure thing. The Wheel of Fortune, reversed. You'll meet some setbacks in the future. Consequences of poor decisions. Obviously. Justice reversed. Be very careful with those you meet. Not all will be worthy of your trust.
Kirk springs immediately to mind.
The High Priestess. Do not seek simple answers. Be open to your intuition, your subconscious, your dreams. The moon. In her light, what was once far away and difficult to grasp becomes sharp and clear.
Huh, okay. Thanks for the read. I'll catch you later, Misty. You take care of yourself. Oh, Jackie Archoom. So I want to pop through and see Vic just to make sure that everything was taken care of with Jackie when he arrived. Oh, I've noticed we got a new...
Whatever you want.
Oh, sorry. I kind of thought we were done. Now, I noticed a new icon, actually. It's pointing up, that sort of blue symbol. So I did see this elevator here before as well. I meant to go in and take a look to see where it leads. It goes on... Yeah, it goes up to a rooftop, which I vaguely remember from before. But we'll go and see what this new icon is. And then go down and see Vic and sort of see what's new. I wonder if we owe him any money this time round for saving our ass again. Ooh, this is grim. Let's have a look. Where's the icon?
Hey, look.
Oh. Hello.
Would you look at that? You see it too, right?
Either gone completely whacked or I'm having a mystical moment.
What's that chick's name? The one with the hair?
Misty?
Misty? More likely a neuron misfire for Victor to check out. Or maybe ask them both.
Huh. Okay, shows that we can scan it. Odd graffiti resembles a Major Arcana tarot card. Tarot card The World. Oh, Johnny's excused himself. Right, now, I think we've got a separate menu for these, haven't we? Yeah, so we can find and scan and collect these all around the world. And they, I guess, towards the end of the game, form some sort of overall story. Oh, this is the very last one. Okay. The world. The world lies at the end of the fool's long and winding journey. Wiser and more world-weary than he started out, the fool faces a moment of reckoning. Some of us accept where our journey has led us to, while others embark on a new challenge. One thing in this world is certain. You can't have it all. So our journey ends with the world. Now, interesting that Johnny said that he was surprised we could see it too. Obviously, it's not actually there, as it's flickering like some sort of digital distortion. But yeah, interesting that Johnny can see it also. I wonder if he's seeing that through us or we're seeing it through him. Right, let's take a look. What do we got? Let's collect up some crap. What do we got here? We've got a shard. Beelzebub's tales to his grandson. Even before our arrival, many beings in Babylon had lost their minds over this subject, while many others were inching closer to the same fate. The burning question of the day, the question that racked the brains of both pitiful scientists and normal beings of Babylon, was this: do we have a soul or not? There were all sorts of the most fantastic theories on this subject, with new ones appearing all the time, and each and every one of the tempting hypotheses has its supporters. Despite the overwhelming number and diversity of these beliefs, they were all based on one of two completely opposing premises. The first was called atheism, while the other was idealism, or dualism. All dualistic hypotheses held the soul existed, and of course that it was immortal and could suffer many things even after the death of the being. Meanwhile, the atheistic theories held the complete opposite view. In short, my boy, when we came to Babylon, we came upon what could only be called constructing the Tower of Babel. Interesting. I'm not sure whether that's a piece of literature unique to Night City, or whether that's actually from a real piece of literature. Speaking of literature, we've got some shards left over from when we were going through Kopeki Plaza. Let's finish off reading those. So we've got another 4 left, I believe. So at some point we came across Arasaka and ornithology, 3 Japanese words to know. As conversations over factionalism within Arasaka heat up, many industry insiders wonder about the company's future trajectory. If you struggle to understand the complicated inner machinations of the world's largest arms manufacturer, look no further than the obscure science of ornithology. Yes, that's right, the study of birds can help, at least in a sense. There are 3 Japanese words every corporate player ought to be familiar with: Kiji, Hato, and Taka. Kiji, green pheasant. This bird has long held cultural and symbolic significance in Japan. One could admire the world's last living specimens at Hanako Arasaka's private preserve on the island of Shikoku. But the word Kiji also bears meaning among the factional identities within Arasaka. This group, with Hanako at its center, consists primarily of conservative technocrats who wish to follow the course set by Saburo Arasaka himself. In his daughter, Hanako, they see a guiding force to maintain the old order and stability within the corporation. Hato, dove. The symbolism of the dove is recognized far and wide. The symbol also aptly captures the character of a much smaller faction within the company, led by Michiko Arasaka, daughter of the late Kei and niece to Hanako. There's a footnote there. You can learn more about Arasaka family genealogy from the 8-book series 2 Centuries in the Clover's Shadow, available in stores soon. Okay, this liberal wing of the corporation has unified those who seek deeper reforms. Although they currently hold little influence, they enjoy growing support. Popularity among some politicians and media personalities. That just didn't read right in my head for some reason. Okay, that's interesting. So I thought that Michiko was actually one of Saburo's daughters, but it's Saburo's eldest son's daughter. Okay, so the daughter of Kei Arasaka, who actually died during the 2023 bombings. And Taka, hawk. As symbolic as the dove is, so too is the hawk. This faction, headed by Yorinobu Arasaka, often prefers to take the most direct and uncompromising solutions. Both stubborn and temperamental, he resembles Saburo, which has given him wide support among the more militant-minded Arasaka Corp elite. However, his more pro-Western inclinations and ideas that are innovative as they are controversial have weakened his support from the board's loyal traditionalists. Interesting, so there's almost like 3 factions within Arasaka, Kiji, Hato, and Taka, for each of the remaining Arasaka children. I wonder if that'll come into play later. I'd imagine the disparity between Kiji of Hanako and Taka of Yorinobu will definitely play a part. Storm on the Mare Crisium. Oh, this was picked up in the Notel Motel, wasn't it? By now, we're all avid viewers of the reality TV show that is Orbital Politics, except this is real life, and what happens up there could have real consequences for all of us down here. Recently, everyone's been talking about the attack on Ursula Carrera, resulting in the complete loss of control in the lower half of her body. The media has been endlessly replaying remarks made by Carrera's younger brother, Wagner, while also discussing the latest outfit worn by Yara Ayoade and the official press conference where she denied rumours that Carrera's family had any hand in her accident. I don't know about all of you, but with each passing day, saying what happens in orbit stays in orbit is starting to sound dangerously wishful thinking. Right, I don't know any of these names. Ursula Carrera, so I wonder if she's a big player in Earth politics, I guess? I don't really follow. Literature. In the Shade of an Apple Tree by Virginia Grantchester. My first memory isn't an image or a sound, but a smell. The smell of rotting apples, intense and dizzyingly sweet. I must have been around 4. We were spending the summer at my grandparents' house. They had a small orchard with this old, huge apple tree by the fence. That year it grew so many apples that nobody even bothered to pick them. We just watched them fall to the ground where they lay rotting. It's hard to imagine now. A world where things used to grow out of the ground without our help, without bioengineering, where an apple was something normal, a fruit whose shape and taste every child knew by instinct, where a normal person, like my granddad, could have more than he needed. Sometimes I think back to that orchard and that sweet, drowsy smell, but all I taste is bitterness. Ooh, real snapshot of life in 2077. Yeah, things we take for granted just being completely destroyed. California After Dusk, The Life of Richard Knight. Oh, interesting. So this is a shard we picked up in Konpeki. This should be about, well, possibly about the origins of Night City. Richard Knight was a pessimist. Even in the late 80s, when the economy seemed headed for endless growth and the nuclear threat for the ash heap of history, Knight saw the United States as hurtling toward collapse. Richard Knight was an optimist. He deeply believed the world could be changed for the better, and that he was the one to do it. Richard Knight was a realist. Aware he couldn't change the face of the world all at once, he decided to start small, for him at least, by constructing the ideal city. Wow, set your sights low. His utopian metropolis was to be called Coronado City. It would stand as a metaphorical city on a hill, a shining example to the rest of the world. Richard Knight was doomed to fail. Not because his vision was inherently impossible to realize, but because many important, powerful people wished to make it so. Richard Knight was murdered. The city whose foundations he laid was finished after his death, but his utopian dream soon became a dystopian nightmare. Even the original name was lost. In honor of the city's tragically deceased founder, Coronado City was rechristened Night City. Ironically, the name fits. If anything, the city is a cat. Sleepy during the day, it becomes frantically alive at night, and it loves to toy with its prey. Wow. Okay, that's all of the shards that we've got. So yeah, Night City was originally supposed to be Coronado City, as it was built in the Californian Coronado Bay, but yes, in honor of its fallen father, it was renamed Night City. Okay, let's head down and see Vic. Let's see what's new. Let's see if he's got anything else to say about our condition, and let's find out about Jackie when he got back home. And we'll pop in to see Misty as well, because it'd be interesting to see if Misty's got anything to say about the tarot that we just saw up on the wall there. Ha! Vic watching more boxing. Surprise, surprise. Right. Sorry, first things first. Did you take care of Jackie's body?
You took care of Jackie's body?
I thought you knew. Must have been knocked out when I talked about it.
What do you mean?
Arasaka. They swooped in, dug their claws into him.
Oh,
what?
No,
Where'd they take him?
Not sure. Had me face down to the ground, hands on my head. Trying to learn something, but well, you know how it is with
shit. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, I screwed up. In the back of the Delamain. When I had the choice of where to ask Delamain to drop Jackie's body off. Oh, we had the option of leaving him there, which surely would have been awful. Taking him back to Vic's or sending him back to Mama Wells. And I chose to send him to Vic's. I know for a fact if we'd have chosen the Mama Wells option, it would have been a very, very different outcome. And also, that conversation that we had last time with Mama Wells on the phone would have gone very differently. Oh. Well, I feel like a piece of shit. Oh my god. Can we track him down? Are there any leads to go on? It doesn't look like there's an option. Oh, shit. Okay, what can you tell me about Johnny?
Got a few questions about Silverhand and this chip.
I'm no expert, but fire away. See what I can do.
Yeah, why do I see him every now and again?
How is it even possible, seeing him?
Well, that biochip is designed for users to communicate with constructs. It's just doing its job.
So I got Arasaka to thank.
You know, I wager you have the lowest net worth of any relic owner out there.
Thanks, Vic. That makes me feel a load better. So, yeah, I mean, he says that he wants me alive, but what do I do next time he tries to kill me?
Tried to flatline me. Johnny did.
What?
What can I do to suppress him? You know, avoid my murder?
Well, long as you don't give him control, can't do too much harm. Of course, that won't necessarily be possible after some time.
And what then?
What do you say we don't let things get that far? Find a way to get rid of Silverhand, and fast.
Yeah, I need to track down Hellman. Why can I see his memories? I mean, I'm guessing that where Vic said that the nanites off of the relic basically repaired the damage to my brain, I'm wondering if instead of rebuilding my brain, they kind of rewired parts of me through the biochip. That would explain some of the crossover, I guess.
Why am I reliving Johnny's memories?
You two share a brain now. He has access to your senses, perceptions, even some memories. Likewise, you've got a glimpse into his. After a while, Won't even know whose is whose.
Shit. So our psyches will completely merge. Vic, I saw this weird tarot.
Listen, don't laugh, but I've been seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But no, they're not real.
Just a Kuroshi blip. Could take a look.
No. No, images are too complex for a blip. It's like they're symbols.
That case is the biochip. Brain can't handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
Can you do anything?
Nope. Better find a way to get rid of that chip.
Back to the same old again. Okay. Right. Job updated. Fool on the Hill. Let's take a look at this. Side job. Fool on the Hill. Okay, maybe these strange images that you're seeing really do exist, or maybe the biochip's already turned your brain into scop and salmon casserole. Whatever the case, spotting these symbols in unexpected places feels like a mystery begging to be solved. In your shoes, I'd have a word with Victor or that chakra chick about these. Should interest at least one of them. Oh, interesting. In your shoes, I'd have a word with Victor or that chakra chick. So is this now... So our quest journal descriptions used to be written kind of from the perspective of Jackie. Has Johnny filled that role? Right, so we found one of 20 tarots, so... Okay, can have a look out for more, I guess. Let's have a quick word with Misty. Oh, hey. Yeah, I've been seeing things.
Saw a weird image out on the street. Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
Grabbed a scan, take a look.
Oh, wow.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
Yeah, what exactly is Major Arcanum? I think Johnny mentioned that on the roof.
The what now? Major Arcanum?
Tarot card, archetype, knowledge held in symbolic form, a stage in your journey through life. Take your pick.
Either way, you're saying some higher powers talking to me through tarot cards?
Or to Silverhand. Or both of you, seeing as you form a harmonious whole at the moment.
Huh. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm seeing them through Johnny or the other way around.
Be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the prison of our earthly existence.
Right, great. So, what do I do with a sign I can't understand from a power I know nothing about?
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it.
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with what I find.
Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think about what you see. You ask me? They've been sent to help you find the truth.
Oh, finding the truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
Dunno.
Oh.
Come on back when you've found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
Oh, interesting. So Misty can potentially try and find some meaning once we found a few of them. She said that they might have a link to the place where they're found. Well, the one that I found up on the roof was the world. I mean, the view off of this particular roof wasn't fantastic, so I don't know if it's as direct as being sort of a view of the world, because we couldn't really see much out there.
Their bodies,
Garry's up.
They never age! But notice their eyes, cold and dead. Their
What's he talking
corporation
about?
exists only as cover for their wicked means to live, or rather, to remain undead.
Who?
I tell you now, Saburo is not gone from our world. He rests undisturbed in the family crypt. He feasts on the blood of his servants, awaiting his body's rejuvenation to return once more. Mark my words!
No, Saburo's dead.
Right, so Saburo is definitely dead. Like, trust me on this.
Such conviction! You witnessed his death with your own eyes.
Well.
Well, it just so happens no, I did not.
You see? You see? But how could mere mortals become these death-defying abominations, you ask? With the help of techno-necromancers from Alpha Centauri.
Oh, again with the Alpha Centauri.
It was their tainted blood Saburo Arasaka drank to transform himself into this devil spawn.
So
Garry,
that's
you can't spill Arasaka's secrets. They gonna find you.
Let them! The seed has been sown.
Oh
The
no,
truth
he's
shall sprout roots and
Gary's
lift
got a
us from the
groupie.
invader's clutches.
Oh god. So now apparently Saburo Arasaka is a vampire drinking the blood of Alpha Centaurians. Okay. Garry has absolutely gone over the edge. Right, let's take a look at our journal. So we've got automatic love, call Judy, optional, or find Evelyn at Lizzie's bar, or Ghost Town. What's Ghost Town? Go to the afterlife. Right, so these are our two branches of investigation. Track down Evelyn or track down Anders Hellman. Right, Rogue is looking scarier than she even did back in 2023. I mean, Anders Hellman is our ultimate goal because we need to work out a way to try and get this chip deactivated. Oh, that's danger high as well, blimey. I was actually thinking that at least we've got contacts if we move in this direction. We know Judy, we know Evelyn, although we don't know exactly where she is. This would be surely the more logical sort of direction to move in. But I'm quite intrigued as well by, where is it, Small Man, Big Mouth. Danger very high. Oh, woof. So this was the job that Kirk called us about. Kirk called to say he had a job for you, that this time everything will go smooth. Totally safe, zero risk, and big payout. Well, what are you waiting for? Sounds like nothing could possibly go wrong. I do kind of want to swing by the Koyo as well, just in case Mama Wells is there. I feel like things weren't left in a great situation, especially after what we found out from Victor. I'm utterly devastated about that. Arasaka came and took Jackie's body. I mean, they were obviously after the relic. They couldn't have known that he'd actually pass it on to me, but... Okay, I think that's what we... Even though it says danger very high, he did say that it was kind of time sensitive. So what I want to do is I just want to head back to the apartment because we need to pick up our car as well from the parking garage. We had that message from Mega Building 10 administration saying that the car was waiting for us.
Damn.
Sorry. Let's nip past this way. Here we go, home sweet home. So let's head on through and head to the parking garage and get our vehicle, and then head over to see Kirk and see what he's got for us. I suppose even if we went to see Kirk just to see what he wants, then we don't necessarily have to go and start the job straight away, I guess.
Rude! Follow your instinct!
Oh, God. Adverts are so obnoxious. Turn it down. All right. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about seeing Kirk again. So, I'm guessing we probably weren't on terrible terms with Kirk. Because yes, the job that he sent us to go and liberate that, what was it now? Rayfield? Oh, hold on. Oh, of course, it's Wilson's gun range, isn't it? Wonder why there was gunfire going off in the Mega Building. Yeah, I suppose we didn't leave on awful terms because even though that job went wrong, we ended up meeting Jackie and the police didn't completely bust us. Oh, why don't we knock on for Barry, see if he's available now.
Barry? Am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
Oh, here we go.
V, your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a gaunt thing like that.
She gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
Oh, hey.
I remember. What do you want?
So... stay strong. That seems a bit bizarre to just come out with all at once. I just want to talk. People like us have to get used to loss. Ooh. We just about got the body stat for that, haven't we? So his cop buddies did say that he'd lost a friend recently.
Just wanted to see what's shaking. Friends say you never leave your unit. Think I've got an inkling as to why. Seen that look before. It's all too common among people like us.
Us? You don't look like a cop.
Badges don't get a monopoly on loss. You see death every day in my line of work. You get used to it, of course, until it hits someone you're close to.
You too. Come in.
Hey, nice one, Barry. Nice place you got here, I guess. Let's see what we got here. The Maxtac Way by Matthias Maddox. Foreword to the second edition. I was fortunate, after publishing the first edition of this book, to meet many people with fascinating stories. I spoke with people who lost loved ones at the hands of cyberpsychos. I met the relatives of people whom I shot. Needless to say, not every conversation ended on good terms. So hold on. Is this... So this guy Matthias Maddox, was he in Maxtac? After some time, I learned what questions to expect from my readers. Have you ever been shot? Yes, and I've lost count. Who was the most difficult person to kill or arrest? The 2063 Golden Springs mole killer, more titanium bone and synth skin than man. What causes cyberpsychosis? I'll let you know when I find out. Then, at a book signing in Haywood, I was asked a question I'd never heard before. Is there anything that keeps me awake at night? After a moment's reflection, I realised the answer was yes. Perhaps most surprisingly, however, it was not nightmares of eviscerated cyberpsycho victims, nor the shrieks and cries of my squad mates as they burned alive. Cruel as it may sound, I grew used to that. No, it was just part of the job. No, what caused my heart to pound as I lie in bed at night is the thought that one day I too could succumb to cyberpsychosis. The amount of cyberware I have incorporated into my body is substantial, far more than most. I tried to track down the human parts of me that fear, that doubt. I'm aware just how fragile my humanity is, that piece of myself deep within that makes me who I am. One poorly clipped neuron, one hormonal overdose, and that piece may disappear forever, leaving behind an automaton with only one desire: to kill. In truth, I forced my mind to race so I would not have to confront these thoughts. Today I still struggle with these demons, but I've asked my wife to keep a loaded pistol in her bedside table. Jesus. If I begin to scream or rant incoherently in the middle of the night, I instructed her to empty the entire clip between my eyes. At first she objected, but our love is strong. It is thanks to my loving wife's promise that I sleep more soundly now than ever before in my life. Whoa. So agreeing with your significant other to empty a clip of a handgun into your skull if you start to turn cyberpsycho is what's actually put his mind at ease. Jeez. Well, I mean, interesting. If this guy is Maxtac, then it kind of debunks the theory that everyone in Maxtac used to be a cyberpsycho. Perhaps there's some truth to it, but I think it's kind of an urban legend that's gotten out of control. Would it be rude to... he's eyeing us up menacingly. Barry, I just need to check the weather report. Maybe?
Leave it, alright?
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll just be quick. Oh god. He's actually reacting. I didn't know whether he would or not. Beer from Juan Mendez. Oh, Mendez, that was the male cop that was outside his room, wasn't it? To Barry. Barry, what the hell are you babbling about? Pull yourself together, Choom. A guy's got to be tough, especially in this goddamn city. I don't know what kind of telenovelas you've been watching, but this sad sack bullshit ends now. You and I are going for a beer. How's this Thursday? Let's fight it with macho. Everything all right? Nadia Petrova. I wonder if she's the female cop. Hey, Barry, just wanted to check in, see if everything's okay. The way you just quit all of a sudden, was that because of Andrew? I'm sure he was a great guy and all, but life goes on. There are lots of good people out there. Who's going to protect them if hard-working blues like you go quitting the force? Nadia. Another one from Nadia. Barry, how come you're not answering? You don't talk to anyone. You don't go out. You can't blame a person for thinking the worst. You still worried about all that, you know, stuff? Don't you think you're overreacting just a teeny bit? And then a reply to Nadia. I don't want to talk to any of you. Tell Mendes to stop trying to call me. Oh, shit. 3 files as well. Oh, hello, reports. Okay, report. On 12th of March 2076, the remains of one Rudolf Franz were found in a dumpster on Santa Maria Street. The victim had been conducting an independent media investigation into the black market for trauma team patients' data. The black market for trauma team patients' data. So is this trauma team patient data that had been leaked and sold on the black market? The body was found with multiple stab wounds in the back. Status: investigation discontinued by order of NCPD Chief of Police. Okay. Between the days of... Wait, hold on. How are the dates actually... Oh, this must be... Right, 3rd of December. Okay, so it is in the US date format. 3rd of December 76. So this is now 15th of January this year. Between 15th of January and 20th of January, more than a dozen individuals from the ages of 5 and 13 were killed in Arroyo District. All victims showed signs of severe radiation sickness, most likely due to playing with unmarked radioactive waste from the nearby power plant. An inquest has been opened into corporate negligence on the part of Petrochem. Jesus. Inquest discontinued by order of NCPD Chief of Police. From the night of the 21st of February 77 until the morning of 22nd, 3 Valentino's gang members suspected of murdering the journalist Rudolf Franz. See case from... Wait, is that this one? Oh, this is the guy that was investigating the leaked patient data from Trauma Team. Okay. Valentino's gang members suspected of murdering the Rudolf Franz escaped from cell D14. For unspecified reasons, all prison guards due to be present at the scene have been requested to report to the NCPD Chief of Police. Investigation discontinued by the NCPD Chief. Notes: Barry Lewis, stop digging through old cases. It's for your own good. Oh, so Barry was onto the police chief and kept on getting smacked down. Shit, okay. Barry, tell me your story, dude. What's cracking? Okay, so we're gonna play the shoulder to cry on?
I lost someone close to me, too. Damn good friend.
What do you mean, two? Wait. This about Andrew? He, told you about him.
Yeah.
Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
The NCPD hasn't improved, has it? Well, I mean, his terminals just confirmed that for us.
Guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles.
Shit.
I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
A Maelstrom did?
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
Okay, how did your colleagues react to that?
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
And Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes.
But you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
How did Andrew die?
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Does it matter? Normally. From old age. It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and a niche will have to do.
So Andrew was a grandpa to you?
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
We can go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know? He was the last living record of those times.
I mean, we can't exactly say people die, you move on. That's the sort of, like, cold shoulder attitude that his colleagues have given him. That obviously doesn't work.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
If you felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing. Take care.
No problem at all, Barry. Jesus. Look at this. This is just sad. Look how he's living. I mean, I know that our mega building isn't exactly the classiest place, but Jesus, this little corner of it is your own. Sort of take care of yourself, dude. I'll catch you later, Barry. Oh, wow. Okay, door closed in my face. Okay, oh, hang on. Here's the cops. Can we give them any kind of update?
It's you. You talked to Barry? He finally decided to get his shit together?
For crying out loud, Mendez.
So yeah, that is Petrova. So I mean, at least she's trying to look out for the poor guy.
Hey, so what exactly did Barry tell you about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Yeah, especially in this world. Listen, Barry's kind of hit rock bottom.
We had a little chat. He seems chilled but seriously down in the dumps. Think he's got a bone to pick with Mendez.
What? So why doesn't he say so to my face?
Clearly, he couldn't stand his job and didn't have anyone to talk to about it. You said you didn't even try to understand him.
See? Was I right?
Give me a break. Barry likes playing the drama queen. You just gotta shake some sense into it.
See, it's still not getting through to him, is it?
We'll have to check in on him later. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
Oh, hello. 680 eddies? Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I wasn't really expecting anything for it. Okay, that's about it for this time. We're going to take a break there. Looks like we've got another... Oh, that was interesting. I had a symbol. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, we've got another tarot mural on the wall right next to our apartment. That's interesting. We'll pick that up next time. We're going to take a break here for now. Next time round, we are going to head on over to Kirk's little job in the Coyote Coyo, but call in at the parking garage first of all, as we still need to pick our car up. But until then, if you'd like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, you know exactly what to do. Head on down below, and I will catch you next time. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.